I've heard of rock stacking. Plywood planking, huh? You guys ready for this? There's really big money and big wheels. And in front of the South Hall here at SEMA, this is what you get to see. The one thing you're sure to see here at SEMA are builds like this. Now that's a face that only a mother can love. So we're standing in the dub display looking at this pretty nice white Jeep JL Wrangler Rubicon. And obviously wheels are what they're showing off, and get a load of these guys. Bronze, of course, is the in color. They've got this nice little red accent for the hubcap. Pretty complex design, very three-dimensional. Not exactly my thing, but I could see some guys liking this. Some of the other amenities that I can see right off the bat, I'm going to guess this is all Cargo Master. They're usually the company that makes these cool little sidestep things that bolt onto the door hinges. I am right, Cargo Master. So it's good to see that they're still making roof racks for the Jeep. Worn front bumper, it's a pretty clean front bumper. Replacement headlights seem to be the thing, which is kind of strange unless you've got a Sport or didn't elect to get the LED package with your JL like you should have, because they're really nice. So this is a first. I haven't seen one of them yet at the show, but this looks like this particular JL is rocking a Skyjacker short arm kit with coilovers made by Fox. Looks like it's all bolt on. So we're still over in the wheel section outside of the South Hall, and right now we're looking at the TIS Forged JL Wrangler, and you can see it's running some massive wheels. What are these anyway? 37-inch tires on 26-inch wheels. You can see that this Jeep is running a standard Skyjacker lift with their dual stabilizer system. A lot of Hammerhead products, including their front bumper. And I'm wondering if this hood is made by them as well. This is a different hood. First time I've seen it on a JL at this show anyway. Hammerhead light bar, some Aries rock doors. And I'm gonna guess that these are powered steps as well, based on how thick it is and this little sectional cutout. Definitely what you'd expect to see in a wheel display. White seems like a popular color too. One other thing is that they've got this cool security deck. It's not a completely enclosed deck like a Tuffy, but it is kind of interesting. Looks like it's hinged so you can open it part way or all together. And it's got these nice little tie downs on it as well. Now here's a clean looking JL Wrangler. Gives me all kinds of ideas about ours because we've got a white. I really like how it's got the black hardtop and these cool red trim pieces on it. Red hood and accents. Really clean. This Jeep belongs to Gear Off-Road, and you can see it's sporting their semi-lock wheels. Look pretty sharp. I'm getting tire shine all over my hands. A little bit much on the lights, but looks like the roof rack is by Go Rhino, as well as the front bumper and rocker guards, or they're probably more like side steps than rocker guards. Looks like they've got additional light brackets as well, including condensation in the LED bar. Maybe it gives it a little extra lighting effect. Looks like we got a Go Rhino rear bumper as well.
Clear the stuff out.
Maybe a Skyjacker lift too. Overall, it looks like a really nice build. The only thing I don't like, of course, is the grill delete. right, we're coming into the Dropstar booth. You can see they have this really nice Stingray JL Wrangler. Looks like it's built complete with a whole host of Metal Cloak products, including their tube fenders, suspension system, and as you can see, it's featuring a 40-15-50 on a 24-inch wheel made by Dropstar. I'm not sure whose bumper this is, but as far as stingers go, this is a big stinger. So I do like the fact that Metal Cloak took the time to actually incorporate lights up front on the LEDs, that is, right here. Another way to distinguish a JL from a JK is always this light right here. So it's always nice to see companies trying hard to incorporate that. The hood, I'm not sure whose hood this is. Maybe RK Sport, but we've seen this a couple times now. Kind of has like that Duramax look with the slots. I guess if you have a Sport or Sahara and you want to beef up your hood, this is definitely an option that you might want to look at. You can see that this Jeep also has some rocker guard protection made by Metal Cloak, which actually just bolts up just like the factory Rubicon rails. It's also got a rear diff skid plate and an FAD skid plate. That's about it. So this is the King Jeep. As you can see, it is a JL Wrangler Rubicon sporting a blue, black, gray, and white camo wrap. It looks really clean, and some of the cool features on it is that it's got Evo rocker guards, Evo roof rack, kind of a mild build, but totally functional looking, and that's what I like about it. Of course, being that it's King, it's featuring their awesome reservoir shocks, steering stabilizer, and get a load of this thing. It's like a sway bar link stabilizer. Air bumps, of course. Got your Evo tire carrier. We just got one installed on our Jeep as well. Looks real clean. So this is another Jeep that Rubicon Express and Poison Spyder brought out to SEMA. And again, what we're seeing a lot of this year are these fastback hardtops, which actually kind of look cool. I can't imagine that they're going to be cheap, but this one looks like it's being made by American Fastbacks. So one of the things that really caught my eye were these fenders. Now these are aftermarket replacement fenders, and what I do like about them is that they incorporated the light into them, both the side marker and the indicator lights right into it, just like you would see on any JL Wrangler. The other thing that you'll notice is that they replaced the front grille. Not a real big fan of it, and as one guy noted online on Wayalife.com, is the fact that this kind of makes it look like a Mahindra, which is, as some of you might know, is the Indian version of a Jeep. The hood's been replaced as well. Overall, it looks pretty sharp. It's got Pro Comp beadlock wheels, which are really nice, and otherwise, I think it's just running a Rubicon Express short arm lift. Looks like the rocker guards are made by Poison Spyder. Shocks are Rubicon Express. And it's also running a Poison Spyder tire carrier. So we're coming up to a really nicely built pumpkin Jeep JL Wrangler. One of the things that I really noticed right off the bat is the fact that it's got half doors. It looks like they're actually made by JCR. Although I've not always been a big fan of JCR per se, these doors have been done really nicely. You can see that they actually put these nice bevels that follow the body lines of the JL, which is really, really clean. They've got their door handles in line with each other, which isn't always something we've seen in the past. And best part is, they actually work really nice. The operation is really clean. The doors look pretty finished. They close nicely. Kudos to JCR, they did a great job. Overall, the lift is looks like it's being made by Rebel. Actually, this whole build is a Rebel build. You can see it says Rebel Off-Road. That's why it has a really tall stance. A lot of their coilovers are really tall. So if you like that sky-high look, these guys are definitely getting that job done. You can see that it's running a set of Rock Jock axles, maybe a Terraflex long arm kit. Really large 42-inch trepidors by Maxxis. Here's a cool feature. If you look at the dash, they actually have a color match to the rest of the vehicle. One other nice feature about this particular JL is the fact that it's got these Nemesis fenders. They're really clean and tight to the body, follow the body lines nicely, nice curves, which is a big and drastic change from most of everything else we've seen, which are angular and really bizarre looking on a JL. So Nemesis, you guys rocked it. These came out great. Let's go see how much things have changed. Now that looks like a show. Look at the sea of Jeeps, cars, trucks, and people. So now, let's go see what's on the inside.